So what did we not do? We didn't tickle him. I did all of those. We didn't struggle. We did all of those. Oh, interesting. This is a different branch. This is the one that happens if we go to the warehouse ourselves. This is the branch that happens if we go with Rollo and he goes missing. We did both of those. I almost want to keep going with this storyline for now and see what happens if we tickle him. Beck took a deep breath and thought, well, it's time to bust out the tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey, Tish, want to see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What? What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Hey, yup. Yeah, yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Hey up, hey up, yup.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yup. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a hippopotamus as a bodyguard anymore. No, rhinoceros, not a hippo. I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh no. You're an idiot. Oh wait! Did it get on her? Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Okay, it didn't really do a ton of damage. Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh, God. Okay.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy.
Okay, well, the narrator's not being creepy this time.
Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Oh, they're here now. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit. And we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Who's your dad? Well, weirder than usual. Oh, wait. Who's the squirrel? The diner owner?
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Wait at the treehouse in case Rollo shows up. Okay. Ugh. I wonder, is this the sign? No, I guess we can't do anything with that.
Mr. Nuncreed jumped with a start.
Thanks for that, game. Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fellow like that. Sorry. Who were you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet? Oh, no, not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rollo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? Why is the music doing this? What's going on with the music? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy, if there's something you know. Something that could help your friend. You need to tell folks. Oh, God.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face.
I don't know who to trust right now, Del.
There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
There was a blank lurking behind those eyes. Shame.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing. Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster. What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage. Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
He knows something. I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Oh, God. He knows something! Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Did he do something to his parents? We were all so close. So close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet.
Wait. Who put the phone booth in? The guy that runs that store that just got put in. The creepy guy with the smile. He put the phone booth in, right? So is everybody in town in on this?
The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. 2 large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end.
Are you serious?
Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Okay, so I can't do anything else with this branch right now. I have to find other stuff. I think I have to go back to the one where I was by myself and struggle. Also, Mr. Nuncreed's pretty big. I wonder if that's him in the hazmat suit. Although his ears are different. This one looks like they have pointy ears. This is a story about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine.
I don't think so.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Okay, so this is still the same conversation as when Rollo went missing. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rollo had things to do, so I sort of just poked around town. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Okay, so Tolliver, I think that's the squirrel. So I think that's Fitz's father. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the top ones. No problem. Jam. Off with you now while the day is still young. Fratelli in the diner equals the Goonies reference. Oh my god, I haven't seen the Goonies in like 8 million years. I don't even remember. Grandma? Blah, blah. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. Blah, 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 blah. Simple matter is, we both have the same problem that needs solving. Blah, blah, blah. Very well, we can meet tonight. Is every adult in this game suspicious? Because I'm getting the feeling that every adult in this game is suspicious. I'm gonna check the other rooms real quick. Also, she locks the closet? Why does she lock the closet? Watch Grandma be the mastermind of this whole frickin' thing. Okay, he's here this time. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened there. Someone else was there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No? Zombies? I mean, maybe. No? Alien zombies? Also maybe. What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I gotta deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? Sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Maybe at the treehouse tonight. What? I'm not sure what this treehouse is you speak of. Oh, wait, he was pretending because nobody else is supposed to know about it. Okay, I thought I had like a butterfly effect going. Meet me at mission control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Oh, wait, I haven't been here yet. Okay, well, here's the diner. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Miss Fratelli. Look at you.
She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is. It's just, I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute running around in that little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Okay, we got a new charm. I got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see
Mrs.
here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ha! They even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me. Will do. Okay, so that part's done.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Ooh, are we gonna get another memory? We are. Oh my god, he's so cute. I am ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's time to feed these folks while Miss Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before I can start cooking. Do you think you can handle some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Hi, Roxy. Luca? I'm helping. Wow, hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get you? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Okay. I could put candy on a burger. He wanted chicken. She wanted chicken, right? So chicken. Chill. That is a cactus. That's bacon. Did she say? Bacon. She wanted bacon. Okay. Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Nice. I know, it sounds really good. And now I'm playing Cook Serve Delicious. Gadzooks, they've shrunk the wait staff.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
Oh, this is Jeff. Okay. How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will ya? Sure thing. Yeah, the cactus charm was called Succulent. I've been in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that can satisfy that sweet tooth? A sweet burger? Yeah, and top it off with some cactus. Okay. Grilled cactus. The heart wants what it wants. Well, I know which charms I need for that. Candy. Cactus burger. With a milkshake. Here's your order. I call it the Sweet and Stabby. Now that's a burger with a bite. Okay. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. My father had me hustling when I was your age. Father always says, children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always made time to have lunch together once a month.
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. The silver lining is without him around, I can have my usual. A stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of chili. Everybody's got weird orders. Okay, cold cuts with chili. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. That sounds disgusting. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect, thank you. Yeah, his parents don't turn around in the memories. His dad didn't either. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or public speaker? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. It sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Hey, Dawn.
Hey, Luca, what's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter.
She's so cute.
At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
Does she never sleep?
Oh, they got you on jam delivery, eh? Eh?
Yep. Dawn, have you noticed anything weird around town lately?
What sort of weird things?
Stuff going on at the old Valentine building?
You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now.
So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay?
Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet?
New kid?
Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here.
But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest, and the other is working for Eris Valentine. And?
The Valentines represent Beacon Pine's past.
Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future.
Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations.
I can imagine. Oh, here he is. Okay, this must be...
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yes, Graham had some jam I'm supposed to give
He
you.
leaned in a bit further.
Why? Jam. Yeah, the ones on top? She wrote your name on them?
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud
Okay.
enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes! The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
What? I shall put them on my shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. How do you keep the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where do you get ice from? This kid is Cooper. I don't know, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bird. Do you want ice cream or not? No, I'm good. Mr. Wilder, I trust... Oh, wait. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat?
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
Oh, that's right. This is the paper guy. I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes, that is the news of the day. But there is no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, where the goings-on of the family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is a dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will take that monocle, or... Oh my god, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression that this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment.
See, this is making me think he is the guy in the suit, because he seems suspicious of Luca, and the guy in the suit is the only one that knew what Luca was up to last night. I think that that's what this is. I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Creepy wannabe grandpa, yeah. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case, oh shit.
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your grandma. Hey you, anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Okay? What just happened? Well. You got anything else to say, creepy grandpa? No? Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Well, another coincidence. I actually already asked him. He said he would love to. I love that they're a gay couple, but I'm suspicious. I know. I love them too for the same reason, but all of the adults are so suspicious. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. Just remember the villain is always the one you least expect. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to that big mansion. Oh! I was wondering who lived there. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. Yeah, this is Beck. Yeah, she does look like Kylo. Got a little boo-boo on her nose, though. Or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Actually, Beck is probably my favorite character right now. Great, see you there. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Good morning, Jeff. Oh, what's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. Huh, a festival. Old man Valentine used to put on a cockamamie shindigs. What? Hold on. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and the new Perennial Harvest outfit
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. Why do you have those things? But those are both garbage. Exactly. So, who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there, and Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone's mentioned this foul harvest thing. It really has been. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great, whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle
Beck
that.
took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.